Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as the Cree on Deity difficulty. And it's a new recording session for me, so let me give me a minute as I remind myself where we kind of left off. I believe last couple episodes we had finished up these, adding a couple more cities out here, just to kind of fill out a little bit more space, and just to make sure we have, all the decent locations nearby filled out with our own cities, as opposed to, some of these other guys coming along and plopping cities down. I think there's one more spot I could put a city over here that I was thinking about putting one for really no other reason than to make sure I can get this oil. And I feel like that still might be a reasonable idea. I'm not currently building a settler, am I? No, I could buy a settler pretty easily though. And for the sake of that oil, honestly, since we don't really have a lot of other natural resources floating around right this moment, it's probably a really good idea. Now, we don't have the ability to get the water-based oil yet. That would be what we're kind of going for right now past... Where is it? It's way over here at plastics. So we're kind of making a beeline for that because we kind of need the oil just to make sure we have plenty of factories, plenty of power plants, things like that floating around. And then can kind of deviate from that. Could wait on this city until I get the oil stuff, but what if one of these other guys settles there? Probably a good idea for us just to go ahead and set up here and get this taken care of, just so it's done, and plus the city can start growing and things like that. So seems like a good idea. We'll go ahead and settle the city probably on, honestly, I may just settle it on the stone over here. I don't really care about either of these plots, to be perfectly honest. It's not like it's going to be an amazing city necessarily. Let's go ahead and buy the stuff that we want here, because we got the money, and why not? Do we want the coal power plant? I think we're going to hold off on the coal power plant, because I think we're already burning more than we meant. Yeah, we're definitely burning more than we're bringing in, or right at the amount that we are. So this one's probably going to be an oil power plant as soon as we get access to that. So we'll hold off for the moment. Don't need the Venetian arsenal. I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but not anything that I need, critically or anything like that. Probably drop a campus over here somewhere. And I'm definitely going to have a campus here at some point. Could buy this plot and pop a campus there. That way I have two campuses next to each other. If I was going to do that, though, I want to make sure I send a builder over there to kind of chop that wood. So we'll do that. We'll send the builder over for now. And you are going to just pick up back on commercial hub. Investment for the moment. All right, trader. Could keep sending it out from here. Probably okay. Listen to this KTY place. Pretty good amount of gold there. Settler, you're going to be, I think, settling... I mean, the game is telling me to settle in one of these other spots. 1, 2, 3. Because this over here would not get us this oil. I mean, it would get us this one, but not the other one. Could settle here, keep the stone. But honestly, once I improve the stone, it's not going to be that much better than this tile with stick a lumber mill or something like that on, or even just make it a district. I think we'll just settle on the stone. I think it's going to be just fine. Mr. Spy. Do we want to go ahead and go after the rocketry? I think we're at 90% now, so, and he is building something. So let's go ahead and go for the rocketry. It's only going to take us 4 turns. Hopefully we intervene before he can able to do anything. Hopefully we don't get caught, because we want to keep him as a friend as much as possible. But we also don't want him to win, so hence the reason for going after his spaceports. Yeah, I mean, once we get the oil, which is going to help us with our power plants and things like that, we'll definitely be making a beeline for our rocket stuff. There's our zoos and water parks and things of that nature. I think those are going to be very, very good for us. Don't really see anything here that I want to swap to right this moment. Pretty low on this list, but I'm not too worried about that. In fact, it looks like that just already finished, which is fine. We don't really need to be involved in that mess at all. Nothing down here really interests me, so I think we can kind of ignore this stuff completely. Urbanization is already boosted. Let's go ahead and pick that up to be able to start putting some neighborhoods down. Completed research grants. I mean, we could get a water park from here. I mean, you're presumably already getting something from here, but a water park over on this side of things would help these cities as well. Wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Another encampment would get us a little bit more production. Obviously, an industrial zone would get us more production as well. A couple decent spots for some industrial zones. I may just stick a water park way over here just to help 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Help these cities as well. You know what? It seems like a decent idea. Just stick a water park way out there. See what we can do with that. We don't want the coal power plant right now. So probably just keep working on research grants. Actually, we can do an archaeologist here. I think that sounds like a good idea. Get a little bit of culture coming in. You could grab the zoo, but we might as well buy that. Just start getting the bonus right away. We're not going to be getting a coal mine and ironclad, so we'll go ahead and let this thing finish off the way it is. Let's see here. What kind of great people we have left. Amenities and housing's pretty good. Let's probably go for the science one still, though. What else we got going over here? We've got market over here we can go ahead and grab. As well as the bank and the stock exchange. I mean, everybody needs amenities right now. We're intentionally tanking our amenities a little bit to get a whole bunch of gold and stuff. And it's working out, I think, for the moment. Eventually we need to get this back into check, though. Getting another campus wouldn't be too bad. Let's drop one right there. Send an envoy. We got this one, we got this one. Obviously this one would be a really good one for us to pick up, so we'll go ahead and grab that. I mean, I don't care about this as much, but filling these out to up to 6 wouldn't be terrible. +1 amenity in cities with a commercial hub. Oh, actually, that's really good. We have a lot of cities with commercial hubs. Start working on that one a little bit. Builder here. Drop a decent, actually pretty good mecha wap over here, actually. I think that sounds like a really good idea. You could chop or you could lumber. I forget what I was going to do here. I actually do forget. I probably will want to chop it at some point just to be able to put a district down. Yeah, let's go and chop it. I think getting a district there at some point is going to be worthwhile. You, Mr. Builder, we're going to come over here and chop that. Why don't you start working your way down this way, see what we can do with that encampment down there. Bunch of antiquity sites discovered. Dedication bonus triggered. We are already locked in for a golden, or heroic age, I guess, at this point. Honestly, any points we get at this point is just going to make the next stage harder. But I'm not too worried about that. We're not going to intentionally slow anything down right this second. I mean, score-wise, we're not the worst, to be fair. Voting. Tourism from great works of this type is doubled. No tourism from great works of this type. We'll just say no tourism from great works of, I don't know. Just writing. I mean, I don't care which one it is. I'm not going to put any extra points into that. Units of the chosen promotion class gain +5 combat strength. Units of the chosen promotion class lose 5 combat strength. Let's say units of... I don't know, just melee. Chosen player gains 2 Diplo points. Chosen player loses 3 Diplo points. Who was the highest? I think Christina's the highest. We'll say Christina loses some. And sure, we'll vote for the World's Fair. Why not? Alright, doubled for riding. Okay, whatever. Gain +5, so we lost that one as well. Loses. Hey, that one passed. Christina did lose some Diplo points. And of course, the World's Fair passed. That's not a big surprise at all. We need to generate great people points per turn. So, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Hopefully we get enough to make it worthwhile. We're basically middle of the road on score. Obviously, science, we're, you know, a bit further behind everybody. Well, I say behind everybody. Really, the only person that's really far ahead is Robert. Good old Robert here. Culture, nothing to worry about. Domination, nothing to worry about. Religion. I mean, Hojo's doing his thing, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Christina was I guess, apparently at 11 before she lost to 3. So, next up would be Teddy, we would want to probably go after. Housing's okay here. Everything else is okay here. Really nothing else for us to work on except maybe just more great people stuff. Let's go ahead and drop... We could drop a Mecha Wop here for a while, I suppose. Is that what we want to do? Let's just go hook up the turtles. We know those are going to stay, so... Seems like a decent idea. Could disrupt rocketry, but this guy really needs some promotions. Let's try and do this tech steel. I mean, it's not perfect. I say perfect. It's not 90%, which is the best we can get, but it's better than the 70-something%. Alrighty, so far so good. Things are moving along for the moment. Alright, so you're in place. You could settle. It might make her mad at us. Didn't we give her a promise? It wasn't alliance. Is it relationship? I don't remember where the promise would show. World's Fair, grievances. Oh well, I'm sure we're gonna make her mad, but she's already kind of mad at us anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, that works for me, and let's go ahead and buy a couple of these things just to get this locked in. I'm also going to... I don't think it'll matter. I mean, it's possible they could sneak out here. I'm going to go ahead and buy these tiles just to make sure that we do have the 2 oil tiles, which is the whole reason we came over here. And that should be okay. We'll go ahead and... actually, we don't need to start on walls. It's not going to be a problem. Start in the harbor. So we'll stick it over here in case we decide to stick a district. Actually, over here might be better, because there's a couple spots for districts. It's all the same amount of gold, actually. Couple declarations of war. Uh-oh. Tornado outbreak. We're there by our neighbors. Near enough to us as well. First harbor with an adjacency of 4 or higher. Wow. Alright, let's go ahead and buy the requisite items in here. And we do want to go ahead and drop the campus down here. The whole point was to get it here the entire time, which we will do. Because the University of Sancor, if we still have a chance, we might as well try for it. A couple lines has expired. And that's not what I want. Alliance. Guess you were cultural. And then Venetia. Oh, there we go. A little bit of gold from that. Can't go wrong with that. Alright. I guess you can... Yeah, you should be able to handle that guy just fine. Guess we'll hook up the bananas. I mean, it's what, a little bit of gold or something? Let's go ahead and buy this tile. Chop the woods. We'll actually chop it for you. Just for the moment. And then we'll give it back. Go ahead and get it back. Because you're going to put your campus there right next to his campus. Hook up the turtles. So far so good. I mean, I'm okay with these new cities. I think these are going to be good for us. You want me to give you some coal for some gold? It's not like we have a lot of coal, but it's whatever. Thanks, we are making more coal than we are losing. Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you some iron. Sounds like a good plan to me. I've got plenty of iron. Storm Rage is on. It is coming into our territory. Not too surprised. Somebody already disrupted... yeah, somebody already disrupted the rocketry for us. Well, looky there. Research grants is done. We'll keep working on the research grants. Eiffel Tower, anything we'd be interested in? Not particularly. I mean, it would give a score, I guess, but I don't think I'm too worried about it. We're in the mix. I think if we keep doing what we're doing, we might have a chance to get at least silver, which would be really awesome. Completed research grants. We'll just keep doing that for now. Guess you can come hook up the crabs over here. Alright, Mr. Spy. There's no rockets to do anything with. We could go ahead and just steal tech boost while we're here. Might as well. Oh, look at you already building your coastal stuff, which we probably should try and work our way towards here pretty soon. Got a lot of coast that could be gone, so we definitely want to kind of make that a priority of sorts. I think it's on the way to, or it's nearby, kind of adjacent to some of the space stuff anyway. Alright, water park completed. We'll go ahead and purchase the Ferris wheel. And we might as well purchase the aquarium as well. A little extra science for a lot of these resources, which is not bad. Actually, it's pretty good, honestly. More water parks would be useful. Is it what is it all for again? Let me see. Let me reread that again. Bonus extends to all tiles with a 9, etc. +1 science to each coastal resource, shipwreck, and reef tile in this city. Alright, no, that could be useful for a lot of these cities to have more of these water parks. Even if we've already got... I mean, we've got an entertainment complex here, but I think just plopping more of these down, just get a little bit more science coming in, could be very useful. Don't really need any of these wonders, so I guess we'll just go back to doing some more campus research stuff, just because we have, you know, the World's Fair going on right now. What do we want you to do? You were going to work on your campus over here, please, and thank you. You have a zoo available. Zoo gets us more from rainforests and marshes, which not quite as good as some of the coastal stuff, but it's still a thing. Can also work on the archaeologist. Why not? A little bit of gold there. All right, builder. Guess we'll hook up the cows, I suppose. We should have a couple things we could hook up. Probably worthwhile getting a couple more builders popped out. We must be making a little bit of extra coal in order for us to have even a remote amount of surplus. Yeah, just barely enough. Volcano becomes dormant. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. If this one becomes dormant, we might be able to move Liang out of here. Honestly, it'd probably be worthwhile to just finish Liang's fisheries here and stuff. Let's go ahead and get us another builder or two popped out. Campus research, I think we'll just keep up with that, please. Yeah, let's go ahead and hook that up. That's good. How about you just make your way back to one of these cities? Right there, please. Do we still have the thing that gives us amenities for units inside our cities? I think we do. Most of our cities already have it. Well, that's not what I wanted. I want the government. Yeah. So let's just make sure all of our cities have a unit. All three of these, well, are about to, I guess. You do not. Just get us a unit of sorts. Any units that our city-states would like us to grab? Holy Site, General, Sanitation, Trade Route, Musician, Cuirassier, however you say that. Which we can, yes, we can build one of those. Might as well get us a free point. You have one, you have one, you two have one, you do not. we don't have a lot of money, so we'll just, sure, why not? Pike and chop. Doesn't really matter, just a unit. We'll get a couple more units here shortly. Extracting an artifact actually should happen here in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and swap off you just momentarily. We'll start working on this stuff up here. It's going to be on our path to kind of working on some of the stuff later. We'll probably build a couple neighborhoods here in a couple turns once we have that available as well. Get that boost. Oh, you have some damaged tiles over here. I'll get me another builder here once this one moves off. Alright, builder. I want to make sure there's no... Yeah, there's more fish spots we can put down. Let's go ahead and just keep buying a couple more builders. Oh, I was like, why can't I do a builder? Because you're there. Right, that gets us combustion. I think we can swap back to combustion now since I do want to get the plastic set up. Although we're not going to get the oil well, unfortunately. We want you to... Yeah, just keep working on the campus research stuff. And you can go ahead and buy your builder, please. More campus research grants. Just keep it up, guys. It doesn't really matter here. I don't know if I care too much. We'll grab the pound maker one for now. I mean, the lumber mill here wouldn't be too bad. I mean, nobody's built the University of Sancor yet. It's got some decently strict build requirements, so it's a good chance that we could still have a chance to build it. Now, is it going to be too late for us to really get any good benefit from it? That's possible. We did still tech boost. Undetected. Good. Another one undetected. Very good. That's useful. Couple declarations of war. Make a colossal eruption. Not one of ours. Good stuff. Successfully stole some tech boost. Promotion. Very good. I don't want the polygraph. This guy's already got a couple good promotions, so I don't know. We'll just grab whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just to get him a promotion at this point. It doesn't matter too much. All right. Build 2 field cannons. Actually, we could we buy 2 field cannons? Or is it 2? Have we already got the tech past that? That might be what we buy in a couple more spots. Claim great person. This is going to be a pretty good great person, I think. Yeah, we can do a field cannon here. But if we're going to do one, we're just going to do them over here. Please. Do one there, and then here in a turn we'll do another one. Alright, nothing really for you to... Oh, neighborhoods. No, let's go ahead and get neighborhoods down. I mean, you've got a lot of population already, so we don't really need it. But we might as well. We'll just stick it over here. You can do a neighborhood as well. +6. Pretty good. Not that we need the population, but there we go. We'll have it anyway. 2 envoys, and we were working on Muscat, wasn't it? Yes. Would be a pretty good one for us to pick up. Trader, please go to, I guess, KTY for now. Just keep focusing on the gold. Scientist. Swing over here. Computers, stealth, and robotics. All 3 can be pretty useful, I believe. How many more turns do we have on our golden age? 8 more turns, so we're obviously way past. Okay, we're going to put a cut in there before I forget. And when we come back, we will, I don't know, see if we can get the University of, or not the University, the University of Sancor over here. And, I don't know, just keep on working on building up our stuff. Start making our way towards, finish off oil, and then make our way towards some space stuff. I do appreciate you watching, though, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.